Baseball is so hard to go undefeated for more than 3 or 4 games. The two teams that you are seeing now, the two teams have both swept their first opponents. The 04 Boston Red Sox swept their first playoff opponent. Same with the Baltimore Orioles of 1971. Today, somebody's going to lose their first game as they play what could be one of the best 4-game or 7-game series possibly of all time. The 04 Red Sox and the 1971 Baltimore Orioles. Coming up next. And you gotta love it here in Baltimore, as Baltimore in 1971 and Boston of 04 are both playing their best baseball they can play. And today they meet. It is rare that this happens in the playoffs. You can see that Baltimore is hitting very well, that Boston is pitching very well. And it brings us to this, the round of 16, game number 1. You can see Kansas City and San Francisco, Houston, Tampa Bay, Atlanta, and Washington, Texas and Houston, the Pirates in Cincinnati, the Braves in Baltimore, the other Baltimore of 69, and Cincinnati of 76 against Atlanta of 95. They're a 15th ranked team. Looking at today's game for Baltimore, the Baltimore Orioles, here we go. The Baltimore Orioles are here, and we're going to go over their lineup as we go. It is Bellinger first, and Frank Robinson will hit second. He's the DH. Bellinger is the shortstop. Davey Johnson is hitting third, last year's MVP of the championship series. He's at it again. He's hitting .368, 4 home runs, 7 RBI. Boog Powell is hitting fourth. He's hitting .412, 2 home runs, 7 RBI. Donnie Buford is fifth. He's at left field, .294, a home run and 4 RBI. Merv Redmond is sixth. He's a right fielder. He's hitting over .400, no home run, 1 RBI. Elrod Hendricks hitting .182, a home run and 3 RBI. He's been on fire the last couple of games. Brooks Robinson is now hitting .362, no home runs, but an RBI. He's now hitting 8. And he's doing that to balance out the lineup. And Paul Blair at center field hitting .312, 2 home runs, 2 RBI. Taking a look for the Boston Red Sox, as we know, the Boston Red Sox here. Here we go, and the Boston Red Sox now, their lineup is this. Johnny Damon will be number 1. He's hitting .368. No home runs, no RBIs. Mark Bellhorn hitting .222. He hit a solo shot. Nomar Garcia-Pera is having a tough playoffs. He's hitting .105. No home runs, 3 RBIs. But look at this. This is where Boston really starts to jack it up. Manny Ramirez, .312. He's the DH. Then David Ortiz, he's at first base. He's hitting .467. Kevin Millar is hitting .467. Jason Varitek is hitting .438. Kevin Youkilis at third base is hitting .357. And Gabe Kapler is hitting .308. So both these teams are hitting well. This has to even out here. Pitching is Jim Palmer. No record in the playoffs, 6 2/3 innings. He just pitched once. That was it. He gave up 5 hits. He struck out 12, walked 2, and 3 earned runs. So we got to make sure we don't have that big Boston. There we go. In the way. So the first pitch glitch. There's a strike on Mark Bellinger. On Johnny Damon. As here's Jimmy Palmer. The round of 16 is now underway. And Palmer's going to be low 1-1 to Johnny Damon here in the first inning. Here at Memorial Stadium in Baltimore. It'll be a strike two. The Baltimore Orioles, as it'll be 1 ball and 2 strikes to Damon. Struck him out, and Palmer gets his first. His averages will go down. For 68 Baltimore, for 69 Baltimore, or 71 Baltimore, sorry, they're 7th, and Boston is 8th. Baltimore is 7th, and Boston is 8th, and that's going to be a shot to left field. The first pitch, and it's going to be a base hit for Boston. That's Bellhorn. And Mark Bellhorn will be on first. And here's Nomar Garcia-Pera. He's only had 2 hits. That's going to be a strike. Garcia-Pera only hitting 105. In the playoffs, it'll be 1-1. The 1-1. It'll be inside 2-1. 1 on, Mark Bellhorn, 1 out. That'll be fouled off, 2-2 with an out. Top the first. Struck him out, and that's going to be the second out of the day. He has 2 strikeouts. Here's Manny Ramirez, the DH. And that's going to be outside. So they're going to call that a strike. A curveball 74 miles an hour. Manny Ramirez, game 1. Same spot, a little bit more out for a ball. 1-1, he's going to milk the spot. Inside, it'll be 2-1. Manny Ramirez, only 5 for 16 in the playoffs. And that's going to be a strike, 3-1. No, that's going to be a ball. They call it a ball. Looking at his stats, 318 hitter in the year. Inside, and he walks Manny Ramirez. Bellhorn goes to second. And here's David Ortiz, 7 of 15. And that's going to be a strike, so Palmer gets up on David Ortiz. He needs to do that early. Swing and a miss here, it'll be 0-2. Ortiz struck out 111 times this year. The 0-2. That'll be fouled away. Jimmy Palmer trying to get out of this. Did he go? He didn't go. It'll be 1-2. 1-2 with 2 outs and 2 on. 2 high, ball 2. Palmer's thrown 20 pitches. A little too much now. That's going to be fouled off. Still 2-2. The 2-2. Inside, it'll be a full count with 2 outs. And here they go, the 3-2 from Palmer. Struck him out. It looked high, but he strikes him out. And the Orioles give up nothing. It is 0-0. We go to the bottom of the first. Bronson Arroyo will be pitching for the Boston Red Sox. His first time, he's 1-0. He pitched 7 innings, 10 strikeouts, 1 walk. In the upper left. There it is. The upper left, you have that. Stolen bases is the right-hand column. So here comes Bellinger, Robinson, and Johnson for Bronson Arroyo in the bottom of the first. Game number 1 of the round of 16. High pop fly, center field. They're aggressive at the bat. They're showing it here. There's 1 out. 1 pitch, 1 out. And here's Frank, hitting 188. Bronson Arroyo. That's going to be a ball. He held up. Frank Robinson, 3 for 16. Swing and a miss here. It'll be 1-1. Both these teams were 4-0 in the first round. They swept. That's going to be a shot. This will be short to first, and that'll be 2 outs. One team here, Atlanta, big over Cincinnati. They're a 15th seed. People were thinking Cincinnati, that's the thing about the playoffs. If the higher the seed, the easier it gets. And that's going to be a ball 1. Atlanta up 3-0 against the Reds. Might be an Atlanta derby in the finals. It'll be 1-1. So here we go, bottom of the first inning. Inside it'll be 1-2. One of these teams will be 5-0 in the playoffs, and one of these teams will be 4-1 after today. They'll be down low 2-2. More importantly, one of these teams will be up 1-0. That'll be fouled off. A beautiful day. The pitch. That'll be fouled off again. 2-2 with 2 outs. And that'll be fouled off. Can't get away from it. And this will be pitch number 8 to Davy Johnson. Deep to left field. Hit hard though and underneath. And making the catch, that'll be 3 outs. Beautiful sunset here in Baltimore. The score after 1, 0-0. 2-0 San Francisco over Kansas City. We go to the top of the second here. Here's Kevin Millar. Millar, that's going to be a strike. Millar, Veritek, and Euclid. Swing and a miss here, 0-2. Kevin Millar, the left fielder.
Strike 3.
Struck him out, and Jim Palmer went right at him. 1 out. And here's Jason Veritek. So Palmer, he let a lot of people on base in the first inning, too. He had a lot of pitches, but now he's starting to settle down. It'll be fouled off 0-2 quickly to Jason Veritek. The catcher hitting .438 in the playoffs. Struck him out, and he got 2 strikeouts this inning. 4 on the game so far. And oh my goodness, Jim Palmer looking good. That'll be fouled off 0-1. His stamina is really good. He can throw 120 pitches today. It'll be 1-1. He does want to be aggressive and keep that down. He fouled off 1-2. 1-2 to Kevin Euclid, inning 357. Struck him out. He struck out this side. 5 of the 6 batters, he has strikeout. We go to the bottom of the second. It's 0-0. My goodness. Powell, Buford, and Redmond. And here's Powell. Deep to left, and this one will be hit the wall. It hit the wall, and going after it, Powell to second, and he gets a double. And right against the wall, Boog Powell gets a double. And here's Donnie Buford, the left fielder. Bronson Arroyo now. It'll be a ball outside, ball 1. Very big for Arroyo. That's deep to right. And this one is deep. And this one is gone. And it's 2-0 Baltimore. 2-0 Baltimore, a home run by Donnie Buford. And the 71 Baltimore Orioles have a 2-0 lead. Oh, that was big. They're aggressive now. Bronson Arroyo still has not gotten out. He threw an 87-mile-an-hour splitter that's still going. And here's Merv Retman. It's 2-0. And Retman will foul it away. Bottom of the second. You expect almost the first game to be a home team. Did he go? No, he didn't. To be the home team, the higher seed exploding a little bit early, while the other team settles down. We don't see that in all these games, just here. And that'll be fouled off again. 1 and 2. That'll be 2 and 2. Bronson Arroyo, 21st pitch now. And that'll be fouled off. Still with no outs, they got Hendricks and Robinson and Blair. Coming up for Baltimore. Struck him out, he sits down. 1 out here in the bottom of the second. And here's Elrod Hendricks. And Elrod, that's going to be outside, ball 1. Elrod Hendricks. Comes up with big base hits, and that's foul. He 1-1 with an out. Bottom of the second inning. And that'll be fouled again. 1 and 2 with 1 out. To Elrod, he's hitting 182 in the playoffs. High pop fly. Left center, kind of like that. And it'll be an out. More like center, left center. 2 outs. And here's Brooks. Definitely an interesting day. Beginning here, Brooks, this will be 3rd to 1st. And that's the end of the inning. A 2-run home run by Donnie Buford. And now all of a sudden it's 2-0 Baltimore. Taking a look at all the other scores. Houston up 1-0, but Tampa Bay's threatening. San Francisco 2-0 over Kansas City. Atlanta and Washington, a good game. Texas beating Houston 1-0. Pittsburgh and Cincinnati 1-1. Atlanta and Baltimore 1-0 right there. Atlanta leading Baltimore in the 3rd. And Atlanta of 95 beating Cincinnati 3-0. A lot of Atlantas. 3 Atlantas left. Starting to see the teams that seem the best. Kapler, Damon, and Bellhorn. And this is going to be outside, ball 1. Only 8 games going on. We only have 16 left. This will be to Powell, and a race on over 1 out. Remember, Baltimore is 70 winning it all last year. 71 is their 7th seed. They're good at home. The inside, ball 1. They swept in the 1st. That's going to be high. Pop fly to right. And this one will be caught 2 out. Retman with the catch. And here's Mark Bellhorn, 1 for 1 today. Versus Palmer this year, he's 1 for 3. 1 ball, no strikes. And that's going to be 2-0 with nobody out. Sorry, 2-0 with 2 outs. And that's going to be fouled off, 2-1. Mark Bellhorn, 1 for 1. He's hitting 272 away from Fenway. He fouled off. It's a career 251 hitter. It'll be high, full count. Full count with 2 outs. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And that'll be jammed them. 2nd to 1st, and they get the out, and that's it. Baltimore with the 2-run home run by Donnie Buford, and it is 2-0. We call them correction games. When one team has inflated stats, and then they get like one hit the next two games. Corrects the stats. Here's Paul Blair now. Bronson Arroyo. Bring it to Blair. That's a strike. It was right down the middle. Blair is hitting .312. He's the 9th position in the lineup. This will be to right field. It's curving foul, and it will be foul. So it'll be 0-2 to Blair. He's the last batter who hasn't been up yet to both teams. It'll be 1-2. Goes away. 1-2. High, and it's going to be 2-2. Paul Blair trying to get on 2-0 here in a round of 16. He did not go. It's going to be 3-2. The full count again to Blair. Struck him out, and Arroyo gets a strikeout. Second of the day in the bottom of the third. And here's Bellinger. Bellinger is 0 for 1 today. And that's going to be low ball 1. 1-0 to Mark. And it's going to be high 2-0. 2-0. Low 3-0 with 1 out. Bellinger the shortstop. That'll be a strike. 3-1. That'll be a short hit to third. And no throw, and he's going to get an infield base hit. So an infield base hit for Bellinger, and right now, that is big. Now we got Frank Robinson, the DH. That'll be fouled off. 0-1. Frank again, this is to left field. And it'll be fouled off. Quickly 0-2. The Giants up big against Kansas City. The inside 1-2. 1-2 to Robinson. He jammed him. This could be 2. 6-3 actually. They just get 1. And there's going to be 2 outs. Look at Atlanta blowing out Cincinnati. But Cincinnati always comes back. And here comes Davey Johnson. There you go. No, he didn't bowl 1. Very big in the bottom of the third. Davey Johnson, very good hitter. He was the MVP last year in the championship, but he was with 70 Baltimore. This is 71. I think they're getting spoiled here in Baltimore. That's going to be a strike, 2-2. 2-2. Struck him out on the outside, and that's going to be 3 outs. After 3 innings, the score, Baltimore 2, Boston nothing. Nomar, Manny, and David Ortiz will be up, and here's Jim Palmer. 6 strikeouts already. That's going to be a base hit to center field. And that was quick. 1 pitch and 1 hit. Garcia Pera, who's having a terrible playoffs, gets a base hit. He's on first. And here's Manny now. 1 on, nobody out. It's going to be ball 1. Ramirez walked his last time up in the first inning. That'll be a strike on the outside. Ooh, barely touched it. Palmer, and that's going to be a ball 2-1. 2-1 to Manny. High, and that's going to be to center field, and another base hit. Palmer's given up 2. And it'll be first and second with nobody out, and this could be big for Boston. And here's David Ortiz. He struck out. That's going to be fouled off 0-1. You want to get him ahead in the count. So here we go. Inside, fouled it off again, 0-2. They could double sacrifice and get a run. Ortiz and Millar both hitting .438. And they're both up now and next. Ortiz, the first baseman. 2 strikes, it's low. It's 2-2 now. Very big for Jim Palmer here in the 4th. High pop fly. It'll be in center field. Will it be enough to move him to third? There's the catch. They're going to go to third. Here's the throw. And he's going to be safe. He is safe. And there's 1 out. And Garcia Parra, with only 30 speed, is in sacrifice position. Here's Millar. He's also hitting .438. Deep to left field. He doesn't need to sacrifice anything. And Boston has a lead. Boston has a lead. Oh my goodness. A home run by Kevin Millar. And it goes from 2-0 to 3-2. Oh my goodness. And here comes Jason Varitek. Shock here in Baltimore. And that's going to be a strike. Very shocking. There's going to be a shot foul. 0-2 with an out. No way this game and scoring is over. Did he go? No, he didn't. 1 out, 1-2. High 2-2. 1 out, I'll tell you what. That's going to be strike 3. He's hit him down. Varitek is gone. That's an incredible 3-run home run that Kevin Millar had. And here's Kevin Youkilis now. Youkilis, it's going to be a ball up high. Jim Palmer's got to compose himself. It's going to be a strike there, 1-1. 1-1. Foul back, it's going to be 1-2. Unbelievable. 1-2. It's going to be down low, looking for his 8th strikeout. He's got 7 today, and he got 8 there. But he gives up a 3-run home run. Now Baltimore's got to come back. It's 3-2 Boston. Boog Powell. Boog Powell is 1 for 1 today. Remember, he had that double. And here's Bronson Arroyo. And that's going to be a strike. So Boog Powell starting off for the Orioles. He'll be outside 1-1. They'd like to get on again. They'd like to erase this 3-2 deficit early, and that'll be fouled away. A 3-run home run by Kevin Millar. Went from 2-0 to 3-2. That's going to be deep to left field. Again, this is deep, and it's going to hit the wall. Will it be a second double? Let's see how far he goes. He's lumbering around first. He goes to second. He slides in, and he's going to be safe. Boog Powell with 2 doubles. And here's Donnie Buford, who hit a 2-run home run. So 1 home run by Millar, 1 by Buford, but Millar's was 3, Buford's was 2. It'll be high ball 1. Very dangerous as here's Boog Powell on second. Buford, that's going to be a strike, 1-1. Bronson Arroyo, 3-2. That's going to be a shot to first and a base hit. Will Powell go around and score? Powell's around third. He's going to try and come home. He does. They throw to second, and he's going to be safe. And it's 3-3 now. 3-3 for Baltimore. And still nobody's out, and here's Merv Retman. Merv 0 for 1 today. And that's going to be high and inside, ball 1. Merv Retman, big. That's going to be a base hit to center field. Are they going to score? Is Buford going to score? They're going to throw home. And Buford will be in. It's 4-3 Baltimore. So Donnie Buford has 3 of the 4 RBIs, and he scored a run. And now Elrod Hendricks, there's still nobody out. And Baltimore with the 4-3 lead. And that's going to be a strike to Elrod. Oh, this is big. Boston loses the lead. They'll be low 1-1. The pitch is swing and a miss here. It'll be strike 2. 1-2. And Elrod jammed inside, fouled out. Bronson Arroyo in trouble. High pop fly, center field. And underneath, making the catch, 1 out. Finally get an out here in the 4th. And here's Brooks. Brooks will foul it back, 0-1. The 0-1. And that'll be fouled back there, 0-2 with an out. The 0-2. That'll get away. And going to second is Retman. It's going to be 1-2 now with an out. Now Robinson, base hit, he's hitting .429. It could be 5-3. Up and in, it'll be 2-2 with an out. They took away the double play. 2-2. That'll be lined to right, and it'll be fouled. 2-2. Out off again. 2-2 again. It'll be down low, 3-2 with an out. 3-2. Hard shot, and a base hit. It goes into the outfield. This will make it 5-3. Arroyo's having trouble. And they go to second. And he slides in, he's safe. So it's 5-3. And this is big. That is Brooks Robinson. And now a new pitcher, Lenny DiNardo, comes in. Baltimore goes back up by 2. And here's Paul Blair. Lenny DiNardo comes in. That's going to be a strike. DiNardo, only 1 1/3 innings. He hasn't given up a run. That's why they brought him in, 1-1. They need somebody to stop Baltimore right now. A swing and a miss here, 1-2 with an out. 1-2. Struck him out. There's going to be 2 outs. Five to 3, bottom of the 4th. Be 1 ball, no strikes. 1-1. 5-3, Baltimore. Ball 2. 2-1. 2 outs. High pop fly. And oh, he misjudged it. It's going to be 6-3. He misjudged it. It went over his head. And that'll be a double, and everything going right for Baltimore this inning. Everything is going right. Bellinger. That is not an error, but Bellinger gets an RBI. It's now 6-3 with 2 outs. You can't blame the pitcher on that one. Can't blame DiNardo. That'll be ball 1. And he jammed it. Picked up. And thrown to first. He gets the out. So right there, 6-3 Baltimore lead. We go to the 5th. take a look at these scores. I'll be back in a second. Veritek threw the first for that last out. Go. Manny Sangian hit a 2-run home run. Tied it up for the Pirates. That series is going to be close. You can't always say 7 games. As here's Boston goes. That's going to be a hard shot to left field. And this one will be down. This will be a double. This is just how Boog Powell started the last inning. The offensive firepower is incredible. Baltimore 6, Boston 3. And here's Johnny Damon. Kepler gets on second. Here's Damon. It'll be low ball 1. Oh, this is big. Ball 2, Jim Palmer having trouble himself. Swing and a miss here, 2-1. And Johnny Damon help out. That's going to be a shot to right field, a base hit. Is it going to be 6-4? Let's see, they throw home. Here comes the run. He's in at 6-4. This is like slow pitch softball now. Here's Mark Bellhorn. Bellhorn fouls it off, 0-1. Palmer in trouble. Be 1-1. Bellhorn is the tying run. It'll be a strike, 1-2. High scoring first game. I thought it would be correcting. It's correcting the pitcher stats. Not the batters. It'll be 3-2. 3-2, nobody out. He fouled off. You got Damon on first. He has 55 speed. Struck him out. They throw to second. He's safe. So 1 out and Damon goes to second. Here's Nomar, who's 1 for 2 today. Nomar fouls it off, 0-1 with an out. Atlanta 3, Cincinnati nothing in that game. 6-4 here, it's 1-1. Top of the 5th. Swing and a miss here, 1-2 to Garcia Pera. He's looked good today. Houston leading Tampa Bay, that's huge. They'll be high. 2-2 with 1 out. 3-2. If he walks, 2 will be on for Ramirez and Ortiz. And that's going to be a base hit. And that's what we're going to have. Ramirez and Ortiz are going to throw home. Here's the play at the plate at 6-5. Johnny Damon uses that speed. And with 1 out, it's now 6-5. Tom Dukes will come in to pitch. We have a new pitcher. Tom Dukes is 1-0. He's pitched a third of an inning. And here he goes. My goodness. 6-5 here. Here's Manny. And Tom Dukes gets an opening strike. So Dukes 0-1. High pop fly. Is there going to be a run to second? They make the catch. It's going to be 2 out. This is incredible. And here's David Ortiz, who's 0 for 2 today. They throw to first. He's safe. And Ortiz And that's going to be ball, strike. Whoa, wow, whoa. I don't know about that one. A swing and a miss here. It'll be 0-2 with 2 outs. The 0-2 hitting .412. It'll be low 1-2. Jim Palmer, not a great day. Oh, Tampa Bay. Incredible. They lead 4-2. Pitch down low. It's going to be 2-2. 6-5 here. The 2-2. That's going to be a hard shot to first. Powell get it and end the inning. Boston is coming back though. They got 2. Go to the bottom of the 5th. It's Baltimore 6, Boston 5. So Baltimore now has a chance. They got Johnson, Powell, and Buford. Got a chance to add on to their lead. Swing and a miss there, strike 1. The pitch, it's going to be a ball 1-1. A.B. Johnson. And that's going to be fouled off. 1-2. High pop fly. And that's going to be an out. There's going to be 1 out. Here's Boog Powell. Davy Johnson flies out. Now this is big because the Orioles need to keep up the run production. There's a strike. They got a blip of 4, but they need to keep going. That'll be fouled off, 0-2. Boog, remember, he's 2 for 2 with 2 doubles. It'll be low, 1-2. Kansas City trying to come back. 1-2. It'll be 2-2 with an out. 2-2. Struck him out, and that's going to be 2 outs. Bernardo's in a groove now, and here's Donnie Buford. Buford is 2 for 2, and he had the 2-run home run, and he had the RBI. That's going to be a ball 1. He's got to be careful. Kansas City has cut it to 5-2. That's going to be a strike there to Buford. Very big batter here. Inside 2-1. He gets on first, and you got Merv Retman. Oh, he went to bad ball to right field, and that'll go foul. Oh, yeah, he did. So here's the pitch. Struck him out, and he sits down. And after 5, it's the Orioles 5 and Boston. The Orioles 6 and Boston 5. Here's Kevin Millar. And Millar, as we start the 6th inning, it's going to be high ball 1. Again, Tom Dukes is in. It's 6-5. There's going to be a shot to right field and a base hit. Boston with all the momentum in the world. Baltimore went 1-2-3 in their last innings. And now you got Veritek, Euclid, and Kapler now. Here's Dukes pitching, and that's going to be a ball down low. Round of 16, game 1. It'll be high and inside, 2-0. 2-0. That's going to be 3-0 now. Big 3-0 pitch. And he's got the green light, and he goes to center field, and another base hit. They're 2 on. They're going to go to third, but they're not going to run to third. And it's going to be 2 on with nobody out. And that was Kevin Millar going to second. And here's Kevin Euclid, who's 0 for 2. He's a third baseman. Tom Dukes says his work cut out for him. 2 out, nobody on. And that'll be low ball 1. It is raining here. Raining here in Baltimore. Pouring down rain. It's windy now. It's bad conditions. swing and a miss here. It'll be 1-1. Cincinnati getting a lead again. Tampa Bay a lead against Houston. Did he go? He did. It's 1-2 now for Kevin Youkilis. 1-2. Struck him out, and that's going to be big for Dukes. He gets the strikeout. And Dukes now, this will be Bill Mueller. Mueller's the pinch hitter in the regular season with 326. He's a pinch hitter here. 356 against righties. And that'll be fouled off. This is big for Boston and big for Baltimore. Baltimore can hold Boston here. That'll be a shot. Could be a double play. 4, 6, 3, and they get the double play. And that's the end of the top of the 6th. A huge double play. We go to the bottom of the 6th at 6-5. Redmond, Hendricks, and Robinson will be back. Here's Redmond. It's going to be low ball 1. So Baltimore trying to get some more runs because they know Boston's coming. Oh, Cincinnati leading so big. Dreesen a 3-run homer there. That's going to be a shot. Short. The first one out. One out, and bottom of the 6th inning here. Here's Elrod Hendricks. Hendricks is swinging and a miss here. Strike 1. Oh, so big. It's going to be low 1-1. Well, Rod Hendricks, every series is due, and this is due for all these teams. It'll be 1-2. Hendricks is 0 for 2 today. Oh, it's low, 2-2, barely. 2-2. Did he go? No, he didn't. It's 3-2. It's high and inside. Fooled him. 3-2 to Hendricks. Struck him out, and that's going to be 2 outs. And here's Brooks. Brooks Robinson is 1 for 2. Hitting .359 in the middle innings with 11 home runs. It'll be low ball 1. 1-0. The pitch, it'll be 2-0. 2-0. High, deep left field. And underneath, making the catch. The Orioles don't get anything there. Boston, they got to start scoring runs. Boston is coming. Go to the 7th inning. Boston with the momentum. Pete Rickard. Rickard will be in. After 6 innings, you can see San Francisco leading big. Tampa Bay's come all the way back against the Miracle Strode. Atlanta still leading Washington 2-1. Texas leading Houston 3-2. Atlanta leading 69 Baltimore 1-0. Cincinnati's gone way ahead. And Atlanta blowing out the Reds 5-0. In the top of the 7th here. Well, they're in here. As we go to the top of the 7th here, Rickard will be in. And that's going to be a strike. It is raining. Rain delayed 40 minutes. So there is a rain delay. So now let's take a look at the scores. After the rain delay, San Francisco winning. Tampa Bay 4-3 there. Atlanta 5-1 over Washington. Texas 3-2. Atlanta beat Baltimore 69 1-0. Atlanta 95, 5-2, bottom of the 8th. Look at Cincinnati and Pittsburgh. Cincinnati 12-6. It was 9-3. So now here comes Johnny Damon. After 40 minutes, they come back on. A lot of times pitchers, Rickard barely has thrown though. He's barely thrown. He'll be down low, 1-2. An ugly day here. Here's Johnny Damon. Damon strikes out, and that'll be 1 out. Here in the top of the 7th. Here's Mark Bellhorn. Bellhorn is swinging a miss here. Boy, that killed, I think, all of Boston's momentum. That'll be fouled off quickly, 0-2. Inside 1-2 with an out. Struck him out. And there'll be 2 out. Nomar Garciaparra. Nomar to center field. And Nomar a base hit. And around first. And Nomar will have a single. Here, bottom of the 8th inning. Top of the 7th here, Nomar on first. Here's Manny Ramirez. And that's going to be a strike. Dick Hall is now pitching. Hall is now pitching to Ramirez. And Weaver's mixing and matching. It'll be 1-1. So Hall, it'll be 2-1. Hall to Ramirez. Ramirez is 1 for 2 today. I'll be fouled off, 2-2. This will be the last game of the day. High and deep to left field. This could give Boston the lead. It gives them the lead. It gives them the lead. Boston leads now, 7-6. Oh my goodness. Boston now with a 7-6 lead. Oh, you can't beat this. It's unbelievable. Boston now with a 7-6 lead. They had the momentum, and now they're all coming back. And we take a look. Both these are going well. The Streams, 2 out, home run, top of the 7th. Unbelievable, and that's going to be a strike. This is David Ortiz. That'll be ball 1. All having trouble. Ortiz, this will be second to first. They get the out, but Boston gets the lead. They go to the bottom of the 7th. 7-6 Boston. To the bottom of the 7th, Blair, Bellinger, and Robinson. Seven to 6. Baltimore needs to come back. Blair to right! Blair to right! It's deep! It's deep! It's gone! They're tied! They're tied again! The first pitch is a home run! You can't have 7 games of this. You just cannot have 7 games of this. You can't have 7 games. You gotta have a couple upsided in there. And here's Bellinger. This is an unbelievable game so far. And And Bellinger down low. It's going to be ball one, 7-7. Oh, so big. Swing and a miss here. It's going to be strike one. This is Mike Timlin. Timlin gave up the home run. Bellinger, and that's going to be 1-2. Bellinger, Frank Robinson, and A.B. Johnson. That'll be low, 2-2 now. Bottom of the seventh is 7-7. You have a 10-inning game going on. Texas and Houston, that's going to be a strikeout. 1 out, bottom of the seventh. Look at Kansas City. They're trying to come back there. Here's Frank, 0 for 3 today. Frank, and that's going to be a ball. He's known for clutch hitting, base hits, and home runs. It doesn't matter what his average. It'll be 1-1. Timlin is in. Frank, he swings and misses. It's 1-2. A.B. Johnson will be next. And Frank Robinson strikes out, 2 outs. Timlin got him. And that's a big strikeout if you're a Red Sox fan. Here's Davey Johnson, 0 for 3 today. Not as hot as he was last series. That's going to be a ball. 318, 4 home runs, 7 RBI. Ball 2. Powell has been hot today. And a swing and a miss there, 2-1. 2-1. And that'll be fouled off. 2-2. That'll be fouled again. 2-2 with 2 outs. There it is, right to short. They throw to first. They get the out. The end of 7. We're tied at 7. An incredible game. Well, Texas scored in the top of the 10th, and now Houston is trying to get it back. Top of the 8th inning. We got 2 games remaining. Millar will be out. Millar is such a big batter today. And it's going to be ball 1. Eddie Watt is now pitching. Eddie Watt. And that's going to be a strike. Oh. Eddie Watt hasn't given up an earned run. Given up 2 hits and 3 2/3. Struck out 3, walked 2. He got a decision in his favor, 1-0. 2-1. Top of the 8th. Swing and a miss here. It's 2-2. Top of the 8th inning. First game of the series. And the count will be full. To Kevin Millar, they got to be careful. He's 2 for 3 today. A home run and 3 RBI. And he walks them. That's probably the happy medium. Make somebody else do the stuff. And here's Jason Varitek. And Eddie goes right out to him. This is the left field. Is it going to curve? It will. 1 strike at 7-7. The pitch, it's going to be low ball 1, 1-1. Texas and Houston. That's big. That's going to be a strike there. Strike to Jason Varitek. He's 1 for 3 today, hitting .421. It's going to be inside, ball 2. Millar at first. Nobody out. The 2-2. It'll be 3-2. Is he going to walk him again? Eddie Watt. The pitch. High pop fly, left field. And won't be far enough when they go to second. There's the out, and they throw it in. 1 out. Kevin Youkilis, 294, 2 home runs. So for 3 today. And he gets hit on this. This could be around the horn. There's 5, 4, and they only go 5 to 4. They only go 5 to 4. And here's Trot Dixon. And a swing and a miss here, 0-1. Swing and a miss here, 0-2 with 2 outs. They get Trot Dixon. He's a pinch hitter. His first playoff appearance as a batter. Watt, the 2 strike inside 1 and 2. There's 2 outs. Runner on first, the 2-2. Struck him out. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Go to the bottom of the 8th. It's 7-7.
Good inning.
Every other game is done. Every other game is done. So here's Boot Powell. Powell up to bat. Got a new pitcher. And that'll be fouled off. This is Keith Folk. Boot Powell is 2 for 3 with 2 doubles. That'll be right down the middle, strike 2. Keith Folk. High 1 and 2 to Powell. 1-2. Hard hit to right field, and a base hit, so Powell has 2 doubles and a single. Bottom of the 8th. Now here's Donnie Buford, 2 for 3 today. A 2-run home run and an RBI. Go outside, ball 1. Oh, this is so big. Keith Folk to Donnie Buford. It'll be low ball 2. 7-7, Boston and Baltimore. Boston trying to hold Baltimore back this inning. That's going to be a strike. Big for Donnie Buford. And it'll be a strike again. If they get a run in, they just need 3 outs to win game 1. It'll be 3-2. 3-2 to Donnie Buford. That'll be fouled off. He's staying alive. Bottom of the 8th. These games are intense. And that's going to be fouled off again. 3-2. 3-2. Down low, and he walks him. There's 2 on with nobody out. 2 on, nobody out. Boog is 25 speed, so, you know, he's not the greatest at third base. Here's Spur, hitting 400. And that's going to be a ball down low. Folk is in a jam right now. Can't give up a run. That's going to be to right field and foul. Fouls it off, and he gets a strike, 1-1. Oh, it's so big to Merv. Merv's such a big at-bat, that's going to be a shot foul again. A double play would be enormous. 1-2, they could get a triple because Boog isn't fast. It's going to be down low, but you need this guy, Merv Retman, not being fast. And him and Bellinger have the only stolen bases. It'll be fouled again. 2-2. And it'll be away 3-2. 3-2. That'll be fouled again. Full count for Merv. It could be bases loaded, nobody else. The pitch. It's a hard shot and a base hit. It gets by third. And they come home. No, they don't. It gets by Euclid. And oh my goodness. It gets by him, but it's not an error, and the bases are loaded for Elrod. And if Boston gets through this, oh my goodness. But here they go. High, and it will be an out. Nobody goes. Yes, they do go. And Baltimore's going to get a run. It's 8-7. Johnny Damon, he almost didn't go. And Baltimore has the 8-7 lead. Here's Brooks. It's going to be high ball 1. Brooks and Paul Blair. And Folk, it'll be 1-1. They're trying to limit them to 1 run. That's going to be to right field. Will it drop? Yes, it will. It's going to be a base hit. They throw home. Will it come home? No, they don't. It's a bases loaded with 1 out. And here's Paul Blair, 1 for 3 today with a solo shot. This game could be blown wide open. Here's Folk. Swing and a miss there was bad, 1 strike. They get 2 outs to do it, but they could sac fly here. And it'll be away 1-1. 8-7, Baltimore leads now. They need more because of the way this game's going. A strike here. 1-2 with an out. Struck him out looking, he didn't want that. They wanted at least a ball in play. Here's Bellinger, who's 2 for 4 today. You got to play that double play sort of fear. Swing and a miss here. That's going to be strike 1 for Keith Folk. Bases loaded, nobody out. You only get 1 run out of it. That's huge. The ball 1-1 to Bellinger. Brooks Robinson at first. Bretman at second. Buford at third. That'll be fouled back. He's 1 strike away. 1 strike away for Keith Folk. He got him! He got him, and they only get 1 run. Well, that's huge momentum coming in for Boston. They go to the top of the 9th. Boston needs 1. Boston needs a run, and here's Johnny Damon. Eddie Watt will stay in. Johnny Damon, and that's going to be a ball down low. Damon, Bellhorn, and Garcia Pera. Boston needs 1 run or it's over. And that's going to be fouled off 1-1. You're hoping that all the games are like this. The 1-1. Damon needs to get on. That's going to be fouling left. It's curving. And it is foul, 1-2. It is foul. 1-2 with nobody out. And that's going to be fouled to the left side. 1-2 to Johnny Damon. And that'll be Powell, and they're going to race it, and Powell wins 1 out. Maybe the first race Boot Powell has ever won. And here's Mark Bellhorn, 1 for 4 today, Eddie Watt. Here's Eddie at 22 pitches. And that's going to be fouled off 0-1. Bellhorn hitting 227. You got to be careful. You need base runners. If you try a solo shot, it might not be in. It's going to be 0-2. Eddie Watt wants to get 2 outs here because they got a lot of good hitters coming up. It'll be 1-2. If they get an out, they got to get Garcia Pera. If they walk them, you might get Ramirez and Ortiz up. And that'll be fouled off again. There's 1 out here. It's 1-2 to Mark Bellhorn. Game number 1 of the round of 16. Boston down by 1. It'll be 2-2. 2-2 to Bellhorn. Struck him out. There's 2 outs. It's Baltimore 8, Boston 7. Top of the 9th, 2 out. Here's Garcia Pera. And it's all down to him. He's 3 for 4 today. He's a hot hitter. He has an RBI. Eddie Watt versus Garcia Pera, 2 outs. Boston needs a run. It's going to be ball down low. He's Boston's last hope. Can he get on for Ramirez? It'll be 2 balls, no strikes. Eddie Watt trying to finish the job. Down low, it's 3-0. And they might just throw this down the middle. And they do. There's the strike. 3-1, Eddie Watt. High, deep to right field. Are they going to get underneath? They're going to get underneath. They're going to get the out. That's it. Baltimore wins. Baltimore takes game 1. And they go ahead in the series 1-0. They win 8-7. In a great game. Well, taking a look here. 8-7 win, the MVP today, Donnie Buford. Donnie Buford, the MVP. Palmer 37, Arroyo 23. Their pitching score's not that good. Donnie Buford was 2 for 3. I believe he had a home run. Yep, a home run and an RBI. A home run and 3 RBIs. So Donnie Buford did 2-run home run. Then he had an RBI late. So in the 8th inning, he had a home run, a double, and a walk. Scored 2 runs, and he drove in 3. The Elrod Hendricks got the sacrifice fly in the bottom of the 8th. Remember, the bases loaded, nobody out. And they got that one, and they end up winning the game. So now, we're going to take a look at, that was game number 1. Now we're going to go to game number 2 and take a look. We're not going to do it today. I don't have a voice left. But we'll take a look here. The first series, Cincinnati and Atlanta. Atlanta wins the first game 5-2. They scored 2 in the bottom of the 7th, not enough. Atlanta with a great win. Greg Maddux, pretty good. The MVP was Greg Maddux. To do that against Cincinnati's big, the 95 Braves looking good. And they lead 1-0. 76 Reds, they got the moniker of choking, the greatest regular seasons in history, and they choke in the Champions League when they sim. So the Braves 1-0 there. 8-5, right here, 3 to make it close, but San Francisco up big. They win 8-5. Brandon Crawford. Crawford in the game. Taking a look, he was 3 for 4, 2 RBIs. He raised his average to 179. 3 for 4, he had 2 doubles, and he scored 1 run. So that was very big. San Francisco up 1-0. Atlanta beat Washington 5-1. They beat him 5-1, 3 in the 8th inning to give the buffer. And right there, the MVP is Randall Simon. Randall Simon was good. He went 3 for 4, 2 home runs, and 5 RBI. He scored all the RBI. The Simon with the 2-run home run, Simon with the 3-run home run. So if you're Washington, you just got to forget about this game. It wasn't like you were systemically beat. Without him, they win 1-0, but, that's the way the series, why you play a series. A wild one in Cincinnati. They led, what was it? It was 12-3 after 7, and 12-6, 13-6, 13-7. Dan Dreesen, Tony Perez, the MVP. Tony Perez, 4 for 5, a home run, a double, and 2 singles. Remember, this Cincinnati Red team barely won a Game 7. So this first game was huge for them to break out of that. The Pirates, you just got to take a look. Doc Ellis, terrible today. 7 earned runs. Not what he wanted. And just, my goodness, not looking good. And now, second game will be tomorrow. Tampa Bay beat Houston. They came back 4 in the bottom of the 5th after being down 2-0. Houston tried to come back. The MVP was Eric Hinske. Hinske was 2 for 3 with a home run, a double, and a walk. And he drove in 3 runs. And he scored once there. So that is big. Tampa Bay. The 3-run home run was huge by Hinske. Texas beat Houston on upset. Texas in the 10th inning scoring on a home run by Vladimir Guerrero. And Vladimir Guerrero with the home run. Party of 7. A chat room. What in the world? I got something here. Bull League rated you with a party of 7 28 minutes ago. I don't know what that means. Okay, that's good. I don't know. Please come back. Bull League, come back wherever you are. Hey, I didn't notice. So I was into the game. So very big there. And he's in. So Bull League, that's good. Good to see you. Thank you for being in. I'm in every day, really, at the very, about this time. I get the playoffs. I got 5 rounds. This is the round of 16 from 32. Thank you, Bull League. Good to see you. I'm also on YouTube. Oh, that's great. Bull League, give me a link to your, page or your Twitch or whatever, and I'll follow it. Easy. And that's great. That's great. We're in the round of 16 here. There we go. That's great. I'm going to use that. I'm going to follow you right after this. I'm just doing the recap from the days here. So we go here, and now quickly Atlanta beat Baltimore 1-0. 1-0. The only was a solo home run by David Justice, and that's it. That is it. Unbelievable. Palmer again had a great day, but no offense. Eddie Watt did call there. But Tom Glavine, both Orioles teams lost. We might be a Braves party here as the Braves are 1, 2, all 3 Braves teams won. And Baltimore again beats Boston 8-7 in a game that you just saw. That's going to be it for us today. If you're listening, please go into Bull League. Go into Bull League, and if you're there, look at it. This is great. I would love to see it. I got 2 viewers going here. That's great. So it's really good to see you. I'll be on every day. Usually I'm in Thailand, so that's why I'm on late in the States. Yeah, I'm late on in the States because I'm early in Thailand. I'm doing a conversion in my head. I'm in Chiang Mai, Thailand, international school counselor. So thank you for coming in, and that'll be great. I want to go to your league. Easy. So very, very good. Have a great day, and have a great day, Bull League. I'll see you tomorrow then. Have a great day, and I'll see you later. Great that you signed up. This is great. I feel good. I got 1 person. That's great. Have a great day.